Okay, so in this week's speech, I'll be convincing y'all to visit one of my favorite places, which would be Rome, Italy. So, for me, Rome, Italy is a beautiful place. I would like to say it's majestic, it's gorgeous, over the top, my dream place to visit. And, I would want to convey that emotion that I have for such a gorgeous place. And I would want to convince y'all to visit with me if that would be adequate. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so my first point to visit Italy would be Rome's rich historical significance. So Rome is referred as the Eternal City, is home to one of the most famous historical landmarks, including the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the Pantheon, as well as many places in Italy that are nearby. We have, Leaning Tower of Pisa. I'm sure one of the seven wonders is in Italy. Might be wrong, might be wrong, but we have a lot of history. And as we have here in our slides, I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but the history, 2,500 years of rich cultural influence on art, architecture, and law. The people as well, it's a warm, very inviting, very nice. Everybody there is very, communal. Nobody's almost ever in a bad mood. Everybody's going for everybody. And then it's a living museum. It explores different historical periods in one city, which in my opinion is beautiful. You get to see the art, you get to see the architecture. For example, the Colosseum made hundreds of years ago. We can see how we've gone from such like architecture, and it just amazes me personally how amazing it was back then, like knowing how how less technology they had back in the day. When then there's the Vatican, which is a sovereign city state within Rome, the Sistine Chapel, stuff like that. And a source I would be using for this one is Rick Stevens, Europe. He says these ancient structures offer a glimpse into the grandeur of Rome's civilization and its lasting impact on the modern world. Okay, now we're going to main point two is Rome's culinary delights. We love our food around here. We love eating. Who doesn't love eating? Especially pasta, pizza, all that good stuff. You can never go wrong with it. Roman's cuisine is an essential part of city's identity with dishes like carbonara, cacio e pepe, and the famous Roman pizza offering a taste of the city's culinary richness. And now, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, Italy's focus on fresh local ingredients, a cornerstone of its food culture in Rome. So Rome is a culinary place of its delights, with all its delicious foods, its delicious backgrounds, enough to satisfy the stomach for anybody trying to visit, and which we do have a slide. So here, food and culture of Rome. We have traditional dishes like carbonara, cacio e pepe, and supli. Fresh local ingredients, which is central to Rome and its culture. And its culture experience, more than just food, it's about family and the tradition that it brings. Most restaurants are passed down through generations, bringing old recipes but then mixed with new ones, being able to taste the past into the future, being able to just combine everything all together, which to me is beautiful. And then going to my last main point, which is Rome's vibrant cultures and artistic legacy, which Rome is a home to numerous art galleries, theaters, music venues, and including the renowned Borghese Gallery, which is beautiful. And according to the National Geographic, the city's art scene is a living testament to the Renaissance, Baroque, and modern eras, offering something for every art enthusiast. Which who doesn't love seeing art, the gorgeous, just how beautiful it is. And then it extends from Rome's piazzas, fountains, and outdoor cafes, offer a lively atmosphere where locals and visitors can enjoy socializing and living la dolce vida, which translates to the sweet life. And basically, and I do have a slide for that. Sorry, I apologize. Which would be attractions and famous attractions in nearby cities. Obviously, the Colosseum, the Pantheon, Roman Forum, the Vatican. And then we have nearby cities, which would be Florence, Naples, Pompeii. It's just a short train right away, which that's the good stuff. And then the rich history. It's a blend of ancient history and modern vibrancy. So with that, I want to end, and hopefully I have done a little bit of convincing for y'all to want to visit Rome, which Rome is more than just a travel destination. It's an unforgettable experience that combines history, that combines food and culture in a way that will captivate anyone who visits, anybody who wants to go to Rome, anybody who wants to just travel to Italy. It is a little bit pricey. I do want to say that ticket normally from 1,200 to 2,000, depending on where you are traveling and the time you are traveling. But to me, it is worth it because it is a very beautiful city that anybody would want to visit, with its food, with its culture, with its places to visit, with the being able to just anything would be a walking distance to the cafes, the beautiful sightings. And I encourage you to pack your bags and book a ticket to Rome and immerse yourself in everything this magnificent city has to offer. You return home that memories that will last a lifetime. And don't just try to take a picture, live the pictures, live the moment. Realize that we are young and we won't be alive forever. So book that trip and go to the places. And yeah, I just hope this will be able to make you want to visit such a beautiful and gorgeous place as much as I want to visit it. And hope this was convincing.